Question number second. In question number second, in figure, if angle A is congruent to angle B, we have given that angle A and angle B, these two angles are congruent. Then prove that line L is parallel to line M. We have to show that line L and line M are parallel. So for this, first write down given. We have to give that or given is angle A is congruent to angle B. Angle A is congruent to angle B. We have to show that. To prove, we have to show that line L is parallel to line M. We have to prove that here line L is parallel to line M. Now prove. Here we have given A is congruent to B. For our better convenience, we write here symbol C, that is this angle is denoted by angle C. From figure we have to given that angle A is congruent to angle B. Angle A is congruent to angle B. It is given. Now see in figure. Angle A and angle C. These are vertically opposite angle. And vertically opposite angles are always congruent. So we write here angle A is congruent to angle C because of vertically opposite angle. These are vertically opposite angles and so these are congruent. Now here A is congruent to B. Also A is congruent to C. It means that angle A and angle B are congruent from 1 and 2. Here angle A same. It means that angle B and angle C are congruent. We write here therefore angle C is congruent to angle B from 1 and 2. This is 1, this is 2, from 1 and 2. Now see in figure. Angle B and angle C. This angle B and angle C are corresponding angle. These are corresponding angle. And if the pair of corresponding angle is congruent, then the lines are parallel. The two lines must be parallel by corresponding angle test. Angle B and angle C are corresponding angle. Corresponding angles. Therefore, by corresponding angle test, we can write that line L is parallel to line M. Means prove. Corresponding angles are congruent and lines are parallel. Okay. Now let us see example number 3. In example number 3, in the figure A is congruent to B. Angle A and angle B are congruent. X is congruent to Y. Here X is also congruent to Y. We have to show that line L is parallel to line M. Now first write down given. Given is that angle A is congruent to angle B. Here angle A and angle B are congruent. Then angle X is congruent to angle Y. Also here x and y, these are also congruent. We have to show that, to prove, we have to prove that line L is parallel to line M. Now here, this is line L, this is line M, this is line N, this is K, and this is also we draw a line. Now here, from figure, we have given that A is congruent to B, A is congruent to B. A and B, if line L and M are parallel, these A and B are congruent, it means the corresponding angle is congruent. So we write here proof. From figure, we have to given that angle A is congruent to angle A is congruent to angle B. Angle A and angle B are, we say that, corresponding angle for line L and M. Line L and line M, A is transversal, A is transversal, A and B are corresponding angles. Angle A and angle B are corresponding angles. By corresponding angle test, if a pair of corresponding angle is congruent, it means that the line must be parallel. By corresponding angle test, we can say that line L is parallel to line M. Corresponding angle test. Here we write reason. Corresponding angle test. Equation number first. Now again, see here, angle X is congruent to angle Y. Angle X is congruent to angle Y. Now see in figure, angle X. This is angle X. This is angle Y. These are congruent. Now see the shape of this angle. This is just like as alternate angle. These are alternate angle for line M and N. Angle X and angle Y are alternate angle. Alternate angle for line. Which line? M and N. M and line N. So by using alternate angle test, we can write as line M is parallel to line N because of alternate angle test. Alternate angle test, we can write that line M is parallel to line N. From figure, first consider figure. A is congruent to B. These two are corresponding angle. So first line is parallel to second line. L is parallel to M. Again here, X is congruent to Y. These alternate angles are congruent. It means that line M is parallel to line N. Now L is parallel to M, M is parallel to N. It proves that L is parallel to also N. From 1 and 2 we write here line L is parallel to line N using first and second. If first line is parallel to second line and second line is parallel to third line, it means that first line is parallel to third line. Hence we prove line L is parallel to line N. So in next video we discuss next question number 4, 5 and 6. Today we discuss only question number 1st, 2nd and 3rd in exercise 2.1.